Hello all and welcome to the next video here on the Rooftop Two-Headed Cow Caravan of Treasure and sometimes Barter. We're getting it down. We're getting it down. Anyway, took a break out of the massive amounts of unboxings I've been pre-recording here to kind of do another mailbag. I got enough stuff that I think it built up to have another mailbag. Tales from the mailbag. So yeah, if you saw the thumbnail, it's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to keep this one short. I remember I did one that was like really long, and it is what it is. If I have to, I'll split this one into two. I'll kind of keep track of my time on it. But it's a lot of stuff. Got a couple of store pickups, a lot of online orders, a couple from Walmart. I think one's even from Walgreens, Big Bad Toy Store. Couple of GameStop orders. Funny story behind those. I'll talk about that in a minute once I get to those in a little bit. But yeah, and a couple of random buys off of eBay and Mercari. So, pretty cool. There's a couple of things in here that I haven't really talked a lot about before. I mean, I've done video game related things before, but I don't think I've ever like shown off a video game that I'm going to unbox or something. But we might. I don't know. We'll see what it is, but who knows, maybe I'll do an unboxing of it. Maybe I'll just show it here that I got it and then not film it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to try to work my way through these boxes and go from there. So, what is that? Got a spot there. Anyway, I guess we'll just kind of start at the top. Like I said, it's going to be kind of a... On some of these, they've been sitting here for a minute, so it's going to be a little bit of a crapshoot on... what I know is what. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. We're going to start with this Walmart box. Funny enough, this came early. I got this a couple of weeks ago, and if I'm not mistaken, when it shipped, it was like an item is shipping early, and it's like a couple of months ahead of when I think it's supposed to actually come out, which is pretty cool. So Walmart shipped out something really early, but I do know what it is. We're going to go ahead and open it. It's something I've been waiting on since I pre-ordered it. I was really excited when I got to pre-order it. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. And as you can see, it is the Walmart exclusive classic Doctor Strange. Like I said, this came in a couple weeks ago. It came in really early. I don't think these are supposed to come out till like April or May. So yeah, it came in like a month or two early. Yeah, I really like it. I love collecting classic looks of figures. For my collection. I'll do movie ones if I like the design enough, but most of the time, if I'm getting a comic book based figure, I want it to be as classic as possible. And I think this is the closest one for Doctor Strange we've had in a really long time, so that's why I went ahead and got it. As you can see, the head sculpt is really, really good. I like it a lot. It's got a very Vincent Price-esque kind of look to it. And then over there, you kind of got this meditating look. This is an alternate head for something else. I can't remember what it's for. But yeah, he's got his axe. If you've actually read Jason Aaron's run, he uses the axe quite a bit in that. Couple of magic effects. He's got the leopard skin gloves, the leopard print. Awesome. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So glad to finally have Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is one of those characters I've come to like a lot more, probably because of the movies. I think the movies have done pretty well with the character. But like the more you go back and you read old Doctor Strange books, like What Is It That Disturbs You, Stephen? And like you see him kind of fighting like these cosmic, like old ones, like these great ones. These like I think he fights Cthulhu at one point. It's pretty crazy. Okay, we're gonna go with this next exclusive. This one, as you can see, is Walgreens. So we're going from Walmart to Walgreens. Another exclusive. Yes, it is a Marvel Legends. So if you're familiar with the lineup of Marvel Legends exclusives, you might know who this is. Walgreens also put up their listing for Baron Zemo recently, and I missed out on that one. So if anybody finds a Baron Zemo or ordered an extra one, let me know. But yeah, here we go. We have a classic Quasar. I got all the characters that were in this lineup. There were 3 like cosmic characters that Walgreens exclusively released. There was the Silver Surfer that was like the Obsidian Surfer or whatever. Quasar, and then Nova. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I already showed off the Nova figure in a previous mailbag. But here is the last piece of that trifecta, of that trio. It is Quasar. I love adding cosmic characters to my collection. I'm hoping at some point we get like a classic Star-Lord, maybe a classic Drax. I'm kind of, not gonna lie, I'm wanting to build like an Annihilation kind of setup. I already have Annihilus. We got Quasar, Surfer, Nova. There's a lot of characters you can kind of pull that off with, because there are so many. I think there's a Super Skrull Build-A-Figure. I'd have to go back and find that, but yeah. Nice, I like it. I love the cosmic characters, so easy get. Let's take a look at... We have a Big Bad Toy Store box. I know some of the things that have recently shipped from Big Bad Toy Store for me. This one came in, again, like a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not quite sure what this one might be. I guess we'll find out, huh? Like, I know what there's one over here that's like a bigger box. I know what that one is for sure. This one, not so much. Most likely it's a Marvel Legend or a DC figure, but... Marvel Legends, okay. Yes, okay, so... We've got our Marvel Legends Doctor Strange Wong Multiverse of Madness version. I've been wanting a Wong. I like Wong. Get it? Anyways, but yeah, I like Wong. I think he's a funny character. I like the way he's portrayed in the movies. I believe I've got 3 of the figures in this wave. Let me see who's all in here. I didn't get the Doctor Strange, mainly because I have the Doctor Strange from the Spider-Man line, which I thought was pretty good, so I didn't really feel the need to get another one. Plus, he does not come with the Build-A-Figure piece. I got Wong, I'm getting America Chavez, and I'm getting Mordo. Right there, 1, 2, and 3. Wong, America Chavez, and Mordo. And then I'm going to get these pieces for Rentra separately, because I do want to build Rentra. So I'm going to get the last 3 pieces I need separately, because I really don't feel like getting Despair and Sleepwalker or whatever. I've seen this lineup at a couple of different Walmarts in my area. My Walmart and then one that's about 30 minutes away. I've seen this set. I didn't pick it up in store just because I knew I wasn't going to get the whole thing and already had these 3 on pre-order. What I am seeing the most of in store is the Spectre Strange again. Just like before, I have a feeling that's going to be the peg warmer of this line. And then I'm seeing a lot of Despair, not Sleepwalker, but Despair. So these 2 I am seeing a ton of left over. So if anybody wants a Spectre Strange or a Despair, let me know. I can probably find you multiples. But this is just Wong, so cool. Glad to have it. I don't think Mordo or America Chavez shipped yet. Just Wong, I think. You know what? Keeping the Marvel Legends line going, this was something I found at my Walmart. My Walmart specifically. It is the Spider-Man No Way Home with the gold. I had the hardest time finding this version of Spider-Man. I don't know why. I think I even found the Far From Home one at one point. And I could not find this one. The kind of redone Iron Spider look or whatever. If you've seen the movie, I won't say anything just in case somebody hasn't. If you haven't, then you probably should at this point. But, you know, if you've seen the movie, then my hope is that Hasbro will release Marvel Legends for, you know, other characters, and I could build, like, the 3 setup. So, hey, there you go, if you catch my drift. But I had the hardest time finding just regular Spider-Man here. It took me a minute to find him. This is the Doctor Strange I had that I mentioned a minute ago. I still see some left over from this wave. I see a lot of Jonah, JJ. I still see tons of him. And I still see a lot of, was it Moreland? Yeah, Moreland. I see a lot of JJ and Moreland out of this wave. The others, I don't see a lot of. I have a hard time finding. I'm not building Armadillo. Just no reason to. Let's just be honest. But yeah. Another Marvel Legend there. Really, Marvel Legends are the thing these days, huh? Okay. We're going to open up this small box. This is a just random independent buy. I believe one of these is eBay and the other one's Macari. Okay, this is the eBay one, I think. I could be wrong. They might both be Macari. The other white box, this one is for sure Macari. It says it on the label. So I'm thinking this one's either eBay, but it could be Macari as well. But we're going to open it. There were a couple things I wanted to get. I pre-ordered they're not in yet, but I pre-ordered the Dark Knight Returns McFarlane figures. And I wanted an armored Batman. But let's just be real here. It may look cool, but the armored Batman that's a part of that little set does not look like Dark Knight Returns Batman. It looks more so like the Ben Affleck Batman in armor. I don't know why McFarlane chose it. I've said this before. McFarlane makes great toys, but they just have weird design decisions. And also they're getting weird with quality control. Did y'all see that new Batman with the hush and the joints are painted? Jesus Christ. Anyway, excuse me. So I'm not sure if this is what I'm thinking it is, but if it is, then you'll know what I mean. Good chance it's actually not, now that I think about it. This has a ton of tape on it. That was hard. What is this? Oh, no! This is not the McFarlane Dark Knight Returns thing I was thinking of. It is a McFarlane, though. Since I've been going back and getting some McFarlane figures, mainly just classic looks, you're not going to see me unboxing hazmat suit Batman and all that trash. Yes, I call it trash. It is what it is. If you're willing to buy so many Batman variants, you should be willing to buy classic designs too. This is my opinion on it. What I did go ahead and get out of that box is I did go back and get the kind of just classic Batman that came out. He's got the stand, he's got the grapple hook, and he's got a batarang. Pretty simple. But I like it mainly just because it's a very classic Batman look. Gray-black with a yellow utility belt. That's all you need. I have one issue with this figure, which is one that I'm hoping I can fix pretty soon. He looks like he kind of has a bit of a pinhead, like his head's small. Especially when you look at like the Detective Comics 1000 that he's based on. But I'm going to see if I can't get a different Batman head and head swap it. I should be able to. I'm looking at one in particular. I haven't made up my mind yet. But I think it'll work if you do a head swap with it. It won't be as bad. So that's the main reason I got this. But we got the classic Superman. That looked pretty good. I felt like I needed to go ahead and get a classic Batman. I got a couple of other characters on pre-order to kind of line out the Justice League lineup. I've got that Aquaman that's part of the Endless Winter line. I pre-ordered Martian Manhunter. Even though that's not my favorite Martian Manhunter design, I think it'll be a good placeholder for now. And then I've got an order for Jon Stewart as well. Because that's my preferred Lantern for the Justice League. I know Hal Jordan's like the original, but I always think of the cartoons, so I always love Jon Stewart. Fun fact, my favorite Green Lantern is actually Kyle Rayner. I think I've mentioned that before. So we're going to put this guy over here in the back to the side. Let's see, what else? Okay, we'll do the one that's from... I'm pretty sure that one was from eBay. This one is Makari, for sure. So I know what this one is for sure. This is the one that's going to relate more with Dark Knight Returns. So... the box got a little crushed in transit, unless it was already like that beforehand. Either way, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think the figure's packed in there pretty well anyway. So, anything else? No. So, as I said before, I did not like the armored Batman that McFarlane put out. It doesn't look comic book accurate. And I know for some people it's like, well, it doesn't have to look comic book accurate. It still can go with the others. It says Dark Knight Returns on the side of the box, and it does not look like Dark Knight Returns. Simple as that. And the other ones do. The Joker's the Joker face is a little weird, but the other ones look pretty good. Superman looks great, Batman looks great, Carrie looks great. But that armored Batman, I don't get why they made that decision. It's like somebody at DC just doesn't, or somebody at McFarlane just doesn't get the designs. I don't know. But what I went ahead and got is I went back and I was able to find a multiverse armored Batman. Oh, good thing I checked the bag. I thought his gun was missing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you can actually get this guy pretty inexpensive. He's not that much. And he's much more comic book accurate. He's kind of got that like grayish blue tint going. The face looks much more comic accurate. And it's funny because like if you actually put him next to the Superman from the McFarlane line, he's in scale. Like he's pretty close to being right in scale. Like it's not bad at all. I know there are people who were getting this and saying, oh, it's going to be too short to be in scale. No, he's actually about the same size as Superman. When you put them next to each other, so it works out really well. And then he comes with his gun, so there you go. The funny thing about this one, the guy that was selling it on Makari was also selling it with the Old Man Bruce head. This was an alternate head that came with the Dark Knight version of Flash, which is in Dark Knight Strikes Again, not Dark Knight Returns. But it came with this head, so you can swap it out with the armored one. Fantastic. As soon as I saw that this was in that like little set he was selling, bought it instantly. Like I said, you can find this guy pretty cheap. The head's harder to find, but him just by himself, you could find for about $10 if you really wanted to. It's not that hard. So yeah, glad to have it. I think it's way better than the McFarlane one. I'm just going to say that now. In terms of accuracy, it for sure is. So we're going to put that guy back here too. Eek. Where do we want to go with this? Okay. We'll go with a couple weeks ago I took a trip to Target in Odessa, Texas. They only have one Target there. It's not like Lubbock where there's like 3 Targets and 4 Walmarts. But there's one Target in Odessa. I went there and I picked up some stuff, a couple of McFarlane's and a Halo figure, actually. So, cool. Yeah. Take a look at this one first. I was finally able to find a Polka Dot Man at Target in Odessa. I'm getting Polka Dot Man. I want to get a Peacemaker. And then I'll probably get the last 2 parts for King Shark off eBay or something. Or Macari. I don't really feel like getting Bloodsport and Harley Quinn. I just mainly wanted Polka Dot Man and Peacemaker because I thought they were the best part of that movie. Along with King Shark as well. Polka Dot Man for sure steals that movie. I don't care what anybody says. He's the best part of the Suicide Squad movie. And I wanted the figure. And I think it's a good head scan, or head sculpt. Let's just be real here. When it comes to actual humans, like actual actors, head sculpts, McFarlane does not always do a good job. They look pretty bad most of the time. This is one of the best ones for sure. So definitely wanted it. And even then, if you put the goggles on it, it probably wouldn't be that noticeable if it was bad. So, cool. Next ones we got. I was able to finally find a figure I've been looking for a while. Dr. Fate. Again, I do wish it was a little bit more of a classic Dr. Fate. This is the Injustice version. But it's okay, I like it. I do have one complaint just looking at it. I don't know why his wrist joints are just such giant, like, balls. I mean, what's up with that? But still, I think he looks pretty good for what he is. And hopefully we get a classic Dr. Fate. That's kind of been another one of my complaints with McFarlane. I wish we just had more classic looks, you know. I think it'd be cool. But this is the Injustice 2 version. It is what it is. I'm okay with it for now. I think it's a good placeholder if we ever do get a classic Dr. Fate, you know. And then last one from that trip from Target, we have June. Anybody who knows me knows I've been talking up a lot about how much I like the Reach team. And we finally got our next one. We're almost done. I mean, I think there's one more left. So, 2 more. Yeah, there's 2 more left. And I know for sure one of them's already been announced. Also, awesome about the Spartan collection is it won't just have Spartans. We're getting an Arbiter. I will buy that for sure. I love the Arbiter. Besides Master Chief, he is my favorite character in Halo. So, yeah. Hopefully we get the ODST team. I think that'd be kind of cool. There's only a couple worth really getting, but it'd still be cool to have the team. Let me see. Pretty sure I know what this box is, so I'm going to save that one towards the end. Let's do this one. Another Big Bad Toy Store box. This is the one that I know what it is, because it just came in a couple days ago, and I had the email that it was sent a couple of days before that. So, yep, I know what this is. Spoiler, it is Marvel Legends. Oh, I was wrong. It is not a Marvel Legends. God damn it. The other one is, not this one. Oh, I totally screwed it up. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, so we have the Eternian Royal Guard, Masters of the Universe Origins Returns. Oh man. I got the boxes mixed up. It's the other one. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. The one that doesn't look like a Big Bad Toy Store box, but it is a Big Bad Toy Store box. Alright. So a while back, I pre-ordered the Eternian Palace Guard, Motu Origins. And here he is. We got the guard. I like it because he comes with the old Man-at-Arms head. The one without the mustache. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, kind of one of those things where you might get a couple of them to kind of do that. That we have one with the mustache, one without. swap for Man-at-Arms. So I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. We haven't done a Motu Origins in a while, so this will be fun. I also have the vehicles coming in. The horse and the... what's the other one? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. I also have the last wave that's still on pre-order with the alternate color swap for... oh, God. Can't remember. Anyway. Yeah. But there you go. Eternian Palace Guard. I was wrong. Darn. I really thought it was going to be that Marvel Legend. Okay. I messed up. This is the Marvel Legends. This is a Big Bad Toy Store order. It's just not in the traditional like box with the red letters. But it is a Big Bad Toy Store order. And there is a Marvel Legends in here. I got them mixed up. I forgot all about that Eternian Palace Guard, man. Totally forgot. I prefer Man-at-Arms with the mustache, though, so it is what it is. Okay. There we go. If you can already see, we got a Marvel Legends Shocker. Yeah. I'm building up my Spider-Man villains. I'm building up a lot of Marvel Legends stuff. It's just what it is. And we got Shocker. Looks great. Love it. I have Symbiote Spider-Man on pre-order. He hasn't come in. And I have Hobgoblin on pre-order. He hasn't come in. So those are the two I'm missing. Symbiote Spider-Man and Hobgoblin. I am not getting Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Just don't really care for Ben Reilly. Spider Armor, I don't really want to get either. I mostly remember that from the PS1 game. And Hammerhead, the peg warmer. I have seen so many Hammerheads at my Walmart. I haven't seen any of the other ones. I've only seen Hammerheads. It's really weird. So yeah, got a Shocker. And then Symbiote Spider-Man and Hobgoblin are still on pre-order. But there we go. He looks great. Can't wait to open him up. I'm going to go back and see if I can find the Electro from the previous classic Spider-Man wave. I missed out on him. I never saw him in store, and I didn't pre-order him, so I ended up missing out on him. But I'm going to go back and find him and go from there. I've already pre-ordered the Rhino. There's a Rhino in classic packing we're getting. Already pre-ordered that, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Let me see here. You know what? I think for now, I'm going to end this video here so it doesn't go too long. Because if I keep going, we might hit like 45 minutes or an hour. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to make the video too long. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the mailbag here. We're going to divide this into 2 parts. And the video after this one will be part 2 of this mailbag. So it'll be, Tales from the Mailbag, issue number whatever. Part 2. This is part 1. The next one will be part 2. But thank you. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to. But I always appreciate anybody who does, so thank you. And I will catch you guys in part 2 of this episode of the Mailbag.